You know, moms are used to having deals with boo-boos and illnesses with kids and can feel like there's always a new problem to learn about. But in this morning's STL Moms Report, Fox 2's Molly Rose is talking to a doctor about some problems to look for in the potty department. Molly?
Yep, you just never know what it's going to be, and maybe your child is complaining that it hurts when they go to the bathroom or something just seems off to you. Well, here to break it down for us is Dr. Tara Niemeyer with St. Louis Children's Hospital. Doctor, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right, we want to know more about this topic. What are some of the typical issues that you do see in your office?
Yes, so there are basically three problems that people might notice when their children are having problems with their urine. And the first one of those is just that it looks funny. There are a couple of different varieties of looks funny. Sometimes it can just be very dark. Sometimes it can look like iced tea or like Coca-Cola. It can look very red, like blood. Or it can look really funny and frothy, like somebody used a frother on it from the coffee shop. That looks funny. And then there is sort of smells funny. And smells funny usually comes in the variety of it's a really strong smell or a really foul smell. It's one of those you know it when you smell it kind of things. And and the third variety is when someone complains that it hurts when they go to the bathroom. And that's probably the one kids are the most likely to self-report because it's scary and it hurts and they want somebody to fix that. But those are the three varieties that I think of that might prompt somebody to wonder if there's something going on with their child's kidneys or their urinary tract.
Which things are things you actually need to call the doctor, make an appointment, and look into? First, things that are just, things are just off for a day.
I'm here. Sorry. Can you repeat the question for me?
Yeah, of course. It's okay. I think we lost audio for a moment. What are some of the concerning things? When do you need to go to the doctor?
Right. So hurts when I pee is almost always something that needs to be evaluated relatively quickly. The most common cause for that is a urinary tract infection. And I think a lot of people are familiar with those, that they've had one or they know someone who's had one. And those kinds of things tend to go with it stings or it hurts when you pee. You feel like you can't quite get everything emptied out when you go. You feel like you suddenly have to go and you maybe might not make it to the bathroom, or you feel like you have to go really, really often. And those things are called frequency and urgency. And those things are usually indicators of a urinary tract infection. The other things that are a little more uncommon about hurting are things like kidney stones, which kids can get just as adults can. And those kinds of things will be something that you want to be evaluated for right away. The other thing that I would say you want to be evaluated for right away is if you see something that looks like blood or looks like that iced tea or Coca-Cola appearance. Those things are usually things that require evaluation.
All right, good stuff to know. Thank you so much, Dr. Tara Niemeyer, for being with us this morning.